this morning at home. Good morning here. And we continue with the practice from where we left off last week. So there's going to be building more strength into the shoulders and shoulder girdle. So I'm only pointing out my shoulder heads, but the whole girdle for the Pincha Mayurasana. Headstand, Pincha Mayurasana, and hand stand. So that's always scary. But just baby steps, don't worry if it doesn't work. We're first going to flow to get the body really, really warm. Also feel that you will have connection with the belly, because everything what happens is in connection with the belly. I always say that the legs are connected to the lower abs, and my arms, whatever I do with the arms, are connected with the upper abs. And there's something in between that needs to connect the lower part and the upper part to connect. So this powerhouse is very important, and especially if you go upside down. And then the easiest variation is the headstand. Then you continue a little bit more, lifting up away from the floor with your forearm balance, and the head is then free. And then of course you go towards handstand, and then upside down. And here it sounds really easy, but we will have the wall, so we will turn again. So if you are having a wall at home as well, look around if there's no lamp, that you have space to fall out or to turn out. And we have the wall here as well, so let's see what's going to happen. But first we flow, so we need to be warmed up. This is a fun class for men too, a little bit more strength. So right hand underneath the left hand, thumbs are touching. Bring your ankles together if you can, and then sit your buttocks onto your heels. Probably you feel the tops of the feet, the little muscles starting to act up. If it's very uncomfortable, change the way how you're sitting. And lift the chest. Rotate your shoulders up, back, and down. Feeling the openness in the opening in the chest, letting your hands rest, and then let your drishti, your gaze, rest as well on something in front of you. And this way you leave the outside world, and you enter towards your own stillness. No fuzz, just you and your breath. Finding a rhythm in your breath. Noticing if you are preferring more the inhale over the exhale. And if you see that you have a preference and you notice it, then start equaling the breath out. So the inhale will be as long as the exhale. So just balance in the breath, in and out, they belong together. And let the breath be from the rib cage and the inhale going towards the belly. And then when you exhale, draw the belly in, and then let the rib cage sink. Sink in towards the spine, sink in towards the mid-center. Once you're here, activating your Mula Bandha. Sit bones towards one another. In real life, you use the muscles to move towards one another, and maybe lift it up a flight towards the belly button. And also you can close the box a little bit more, so pubic bone and tailbone towards one another. So now the box is closed. And then also lift that up towards your belly button. That's your Mula Bandha, your root block. And once you have that one, then focus on the point where you lifted it to. And then 2 fingers below the belly button, draw that part in towards the spine. And that's your Uddiyana Bandha. Make sure that it's a belly lock, that the energy will rise up towards the upper body and can flow every direction where you want it. Because you're guiding your energy, so they're energy locks. And if you want to have your Landra Bandha, then bring the chin in slightly in. And you lengthen the crown of the head up. This is a very good one for your hands headstand, not handstand, because then the crown of the head is lengthening and pressing onto the floor. And that keeps the juices of your brain inside of the brain, so you can go anywhere, but just doing its job where it has to be. So Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, Yalandhara Bandha, and then of course we have like armpit bandha, we have foot bandhas, we have hand bandhas, but I'm not going to get into that. Then bring your hands in front of your heart, touch the thumbs towards your sternum, and bow your head towards your hands. Maybe if it goes easy, close your eyes, entering deeper into your personal space. And let your intuition give you a guidance for this class. An intention arises from within. Instead of thinking about it, what you want to have, let it arise from the heart up. It doesn't come up right away, then feel free to think about something, maybe you have already something in mind, and then let that be your intention. If you have your intention, just feel it. It's always something what you want to learn, where you want to get better at. And then once you feel it, you see it. And from here, inhale, set it up into the air. Open the eyes open, set it free. And then just bring the hands back and around. Hands go forward. Come into all fours, knees underneath your hip bone, so straight down. Not here, not there, just straight down. So you are in all fours. Turn the elbow pits forward, drop the shoulder heads into the sockets. Now from here, reach the chest forward, tailbone lifts, belly draws in, and the gaze at the tip of the nose to keep the forehead nice and calm. Exhale, rounding the spine, push the floor away, tailbone tucks under and release, then gaze at the belly button. Inhale, arching the back, belly drops towards the floor, but keep it lifted. Exhale, rounding, push the floor away, really puff your upper back up. Inhale, coming back to cow, arching the back, and there you go. Exhale, round the spine, make it into a cat pose. Last one, inhale, arching the back, creating room in front body. And then exhale, stay here, round your spine, and then push with the hands and move all the way back into child's pose. It's a very active child pose. The arms are really pushing into the floor. Now release. Walk those hands a little bit more forward. Drop the forehead onto the floor if you can, if it's in your reach. And then turn the forehead from left to right. Just massaging the eyebrows, maybe the tip of the nose as well, if your nose is big like mine. Forehead, release. We have a lot of our minds and on our minds. So by massaging the forehead, it will release tension in the forehead. And come to center, take a nice deep inhale and exhale, let it all go. Then from here, inhale, look forward, come on to the hands and knees. Tuck the toes under, bring the buttocks towards your heels, press the hands down, and lifting up into your first downward facing dog of the day. Walk your doggy out, bend one knee, then the other, let the breath be flowy. And just move in your rhythm. So if you have a faster rhythm, then move faster. If you feel that you need to slow down, then slow down. Really tune into your inner body. Nothing has to happen. Allow it to happen. Allow it to open. Give it time. Body's time. Not our watch, the clock, the world's time, your time. And come to silence. Now stick your sit bones nice and high in towards the sky. Tailbone goes also towards the sky. Drop the heels towards the floor. Bring the gaze or to the toes, the knees, or the belly button. And now drop the tailbone in a horizontal line towards the wall behind you. What does this do? Maybe you felt it.
Maybe you did not feel it. So let's take the sit bones up towards the sky again. And now the tailbone draws in a horizontal line. What is happening? One more time. Maybe bend the knees this time a little bit. Sit bones high, tailbone high. And then drop the tailbone in a horizontal line behind you. Okay, I will help you out. Probably you felt that the lower abdominal wall is pulling in, so you get emptiness, you get hollowness. That's what you want to search for. That's what you want to have. When you have a decompression of the spine and an emptiness in the hip area, in front, from hip point to hip point. Now go to your regular down dog, but try to feel. If you don't feel it, don't worry, it will come. On your next inhale, bring the gaze forward. And then exhale, stepping right, left to the front of the mat, or take multiple steps. Halfway lift on your inhale, hands on the shin bone, and have a nice, long, flat spine. Exhale, forward fold, release the head down. Inhale, root to rise, arms come sideways. You can bend the knees if you have back problems, lower back problems. And then exhale, hands in front of your heart center, through to Samasthiti. Turn the hand palms. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. You can bend the knees. It's no fuss to bend the knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Even this you can do. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root the feet, arms come sideways, and then straighten the knees if you have trouble with the lower back. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Samasthiti. Turn. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Chest leads the movement. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. We reach with the chest all the way back up into swan dive standing. Exhale. Stay here. Lifting up the kneecaps, lifting up the quads, and therefore you get more room and you feel that you're sturdy onto the floor. Then lifting the ribcage away from your pubic bone and your pelvis. And then from there, chest goes up, and the crown of the head is like on a string. So nice and long. Don't tuck the tailbone too much, so this is too much. But just feel that you have this little curvature in it, and your tailbone is pointing somewhere halfway the mat back. So it's not this one, because then there's too much tension. Yes, I have a drawn in belly, and I have lift, but it's too much. It's not relaxed. So it's not natural one. Then we go for the Surya Namaskara, A and B. 3 A's. 3 B's. Drop your hands. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, forward fold. Release. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, stepping back your way of your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin for the beginners. Inhale, slither forward onto your belly, pointed toes. Coming up into cobra on the inhale. Exhale, rolling back through the toes or the knees, and then coming downward facing dog. Take 5 breaths here. 1. Push those hands down and forward. 2. Turn the triceps towards your shin bones. 3. Draw the belly in. How did we do that? Tailbone towards the wall behind you. 4. And 5. At the end of the exhale, the gaze comes forward. Start your inhale, stepping forward or hopping forward. Halfway lift, same inhale. Exhale, forward fold, release. Root to rise, arms sideways, lengthen all the way up. Tailbone point split of the mat. Exhale, hand through heart center, Samasthiti. Ekam inhale. Dwe exhale. Trini, inhale, lengthen, look forward. Chatwari, exhale, move forward and down, Chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, upward dog or cobra. Sat, exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. 1. Turn the triceps. 2. 3. 4. end of the exhale, gaze comes forward, bend knee, step hopper float. Sapta, halfway lift. Austal, fold in half. Nava, inhale, root to rise, swan dive back up. Exhale, hands towards heart. Onion counting. Ekam, inhale. Dwe, exhale. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale, open, chest full. Sat, exhale. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Sapta. Step hopper float. Austal, fold. Nava, inhale, rise. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale here, Surya Namaskara. Bend knees on the exhale. Inhale, reach those arms. Exhale, hands down, forehead towards the shins, and then straighten the knees as much as possible. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, step, hopper, float, Chaturanga. Inhale, coming up and upward facing. Exhale, moving back, downward facing. Left foot in front of the right one, 45 degrees. Right foot steps forward. Inhale, arms rise. Front knee, totally bent. Exhale, framing front foot, stepping back and lower down. All one exhale. Inhale, coming up into your upward facing. Exhale, moving back, downward facing. Right foot in front, 45 degrees. Left foot steps forward. Arms rise on the inhale. Hips square. Exhale, frame the front foot, lower down, all one exhale. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, moving back to downwards. Breathe. Find your space, your spot. Maybe the mind is all over. With the movement on the breath, the mind will settle. If it doesn't work right away, that is fine. Vrittis, circulations of the mind, they're always there. It's this nature. But we can calm it down. We can control it, especially when we do asana. One step from the 8 that we have in yoga. One more cycle of breath. And then at your exhale, the gaze goes forward, bend the knees. And start the inhale, halfway lift flat back. Exhale, fold in half. Now bend your knees, sit your bum low. Arms reach up, Utkatasana, chair pose, shin back, heels and weights in the heels. And exhale, hands in front of your heart. Bend your knees, inhale, sweep arms. Exhale, forward fold, raise, I step out, you continue. Halfway lift on your inhale, full inhale. Exhale, hands down, step back and lower down. Inhale, lead with the chest, not with the head. Exhale, moving back, downward facing dog. Right foot steps in warrior one. Reach those arms up on the inhale, hips squaring towards the front. And then exhale, framing the front foot, placing it down, step or hop back, and then go. Inhale, full of air, those lungs. Rotate shoulders back. Exhale, pull the belly in to lift you up and down. The other side, left foot. Left side. Arms reach on the inhale. Good. Exhale, bring the Surya Namaskara B. Bend knees. Inhale, rise, arms sit low, weight in the heels. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift flat back. Exhale, jump back. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Right foot steps next to the right thumb. Arms sweep up on the inhale.
Exhale, framing front foot, stepping back, lower forward and down. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Exhale, downward facing other side. Left foot steps forward, back foot turns out 45 degrees. Arms sweep up, gaze up. Exhale, hands frame front foot, step back and chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Settle in to your downward facing dog. Turn the triceps back. Sit bones high. Tailbone in a horizontal line towards the wall behind you. Belly coils in. At your next exhale, your gaze travels forward. Step hopper float, halfway lift at the end of the inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Bend knees, weight in heels. Utkatasana, arms up. Exhale, Samastitihi. Again, bend knees, rise arms, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, long spine, look forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Right foot steps forward, left foot turns out 45 degrees. Arms rise on the inhale. Exhale, frame the foot, step back and lower down. Inhale, upward, full of air. Exhale, move back downward, other side. Left foot steps forward, back foot turns out. Arms sweep up, inhale. Exhale, lower down, frame front foot and chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, move over toes, downward facing. Find your rhythm of the breath. Draw that belly deeply in. Every inhale, activate your bandhas. Every exhale, deepen the bandhas. 5 breaths. Exhale, gaze forward and start your inhale, hop forward, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Then bend knees, come in Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, Samastitihi. Step your feet hip width apart. Left arm sweeps up. Right arm next to the right thigh. Lean over to the right thigh side. Maybe grab a hold of your skull and turn the gaze upward towards your left elbow. Breathe. Inhale, both arms come up to the sky. Exhale, left arm goes down, right stays up, lengthen. Look for the left side body, leaning into the left side body, opening the right side. Cradle your head with your right hand looking up and breathe. Right arm comes up, left arm comes up on the inhale. Heel toe the feet together and swan dive down at the exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, jump back, lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Walk your dog. Feel how it feels after the sun salutations A and B. Then come to stillness. Feel right leg lifting, 3-legged dog, inhale. Don't open the hip, keep the hips next to each other. Exhale, right knee to right tricep, lean forward, look forward. Inhale, back to 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee into the middle, nose towards the knee, knee towards the nose, lean forward. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee crosses over to the left tricep and hold, breathe. Then extend your right leg, place the sharp knife side onto the floor, lifting the back foot flat, lifting your hips up, shoulder, right arm presses into the socket, open the chest, spiral it open, maybe even lift up the left arm. Breathe here. Expand to the fullest, front body opening. Exhale, look down, planting your hands down. And now lift your right leg off. Be strong, feel your core. Shoulders depress into the socket, not easy. Back to the center. Inhale, three-legged dog. Place it down, down dog. Other side. Inhale, right, left leg, sorry. Don't open the hip, keep the hips nice and stacked, toes pointing down. Left knee comes into the left tricep and touch, look forward, touch it. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to the nose, nose to the knee and touch. Lean forward, rounded spine. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee crosses over to the right tricep. Hold, stay and breathe. Then extend your left leg outside of the right knee, lifting up the hip, dropping the shoulder into the socket and spiral the chest up towards the sky. Maybe even open the right arm back and around. Feel your foundation, left hand, left knife side of the foot and your right foot. Keep lifting up. Then move the right arm back to the floor and then lift your left leg off the floor. Core, core, core. Breathe. Bring it back to center. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, place it down, down dog. And then come to the knees. Take a well-deserved rest. Not easy, but it's Sunday. We kind. Roll the forehead from side to side, massaging the forehead nicely. The third eye chakra coming to ease. Let the shoulders go around your lower jaw. Easy. We still have a while to go and your shoulders, they will burn. So enjoy this ease. Rounded spine coming up in uprighted position. Hands go forward into all fours. Stack the knees underneath your hips in exactly underneath the hips. Shoulders above the first knuckle of the fingers. Arching, we go for cat-cow. Cow is first and then round the spine on the exhale for cats. Inhale, arching, chest through the upper arms, gaze at the tip of the nose, then back to cow, the cat to the exhale. Inhale, arching. Exhale, hands go forwards in Anahatasana, puppy pose. Keep as much as possible the hips in line with the knees. Don't travel too much forward with the hips. Don't travel with your buttocks towards your heels. Stack the hips above your knees and then walk your hands forward and arch from the middle of the back just below the shoulder blades. Keep pulling that belly in. If you don't reach the chest towards the floor, no worries. Place your forehead onto the floor, but be light. If it's in your reach, place your chin onto the floor. No leaning. Keep it light in the chest. If you want to go deeper, lift your chest and walk your hands a tiny bit more in towards your knees, a tiny bit. If you want more, your chest is touching the floor, curl the toes under, lift the knees off the floor and try to straighten the legs. Be light on the chin. No compression in the back of the head. That will happen if you have too much lean. Then walk the knees back onto the floor. Walk your hands back towards the knee. Come in an upright position. And then just place your hands onto your shoulder heads and turn them backwards. Couple shoulder rolls. Nice and easy. Then bring the hands forward into all fours. Curl the toes under. At the exhale, you come in downward facing dog. Gaze at the toes, the knees, or the belly button. Right leg on the inhale rises. Exhale, step your right foot next to the right thumb. Inhale, come to high lunge, arms reach up. If this is too much, plant plant your left knee onto the floor. Make sure that the heel, the back heel, is exactly on top of the ball of the foot. Don't reach it back. Reach those arms up. Then exhale, interlace those hands behind your back. Remember the interlacement. Travel the index fingers down the back of the leg. Don't fall, keep squeezing, even if the legs are scissored, towards the midline. You're a mermaid. Reaching the chest up, breathe. Then on the exhale, right shoulder moves onto your right knee. Bow forward, humble warrior. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Look at your back left toes. Inhale, coming back all the way upright, lifting the arms up towards the sky, steeple pose. Move over to the right side to stretch the left side body. Inhale, move back up. Exhale, move over to the left side, stretching right side body. Inhale to center. Exhale, framing front foot. Three-legged dog, Vinyasa, if you wish. Otherwise, skip the Vinyasas. Settle into down dog. And it will be the other side. Left leg rising on the inhale. Exhale, left foot steps forward. High lunge position, sweep the arms up on an inhale. Get tall, reaching. Sink deeper, 90 degrees. If you want, you can place the right knee down, but keep the upper body tall. Keep the right heel above the ball of the foot. And then from here, exhale, sweep the arms around and interlace them behind your back. Shoulder blades move in towards the spine. Travel the fingers towards the knee pit of your right leg. Gaze goes up. Don't wobble. Think about the bandhas. Mula bandha, Uddiyana bandha. But if you're outside and you don't have a ceiling which is steady, it's difficult. But challenge is fun. Then exhale, left shoulder onto your left knee. Humble warrior. Arms up towards the sky. Release the neck. Gaze at your right tippy toes. Breathe here. Inhale, slowly rising back up. Arms sweep up. Inhale. Exhale, framing front foot. Slide it back, three-legged vinyasa or your vinyasa of your choosing. Upwards facing on the inhale. Exhale, back to downward facing. Walk it out, pedal it out, move the hips around. Be organic, unless you want to be steady and still. Your practice, your preference. Come to silence if you moved. Looking forward, bend knees, inhale, start. Full vinyasa, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms sideways, lengthen. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, swan dive, easy down. Inhale, halfway lift. Chaturanga on the exhale. Inhale, open chest and breathe in full air. Exhale, down dog. Right leg is lifting on the inhale. Bend your right knee and step it forward. Reaching the chest forward, rise those arms into your high lunge. And then open your left foot flat. Turn into warrior two. Heel arch alignment or heel heel. Dropping the shoulders. Looking over your right hand, flip your right hand palm, reaching up on an inhale. Reverse your warrior. Watch your neck. If up looking is not working for you, look down. You feel. Where does it feel best for you? Exhale, coming back to warrior two, and then through to the side angle, but the left arm is reaching up towards the sky. Gaze up at the exhale to your right hand. Now watch it. Right elbow, spin it and bring the fingers in the same line as your right foot is pointing. Reach this left arm up. Now, right arm is reaching forward so the arms are in a V. This is a tough one. Breathe. Inhale, come to center, both arms up. Exhale, warrior two again. Vinyasa, windmill down. Three-legged vinyasa if you wish, lower. Inhale upward. Exhale, downward. And of course, the other side. Right leg, left leg rising. Place your left foot next to your left thumb on the exhale. Inhale, rise those arms, high lunge. Turn your right foot 90 degrees, open the arms, come into warrior two. Keep your hips square next to each other, don't hike your right hip up. Watch your left knee, it wants to fall in towards the midline of the mat. Open it towards the pinky side of your foot. Drop your shoulders. Now turn your left hand. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Right shoulder moves into your upper back. Remember, this is a side stretch, not a back bend. Gaze can be down or up. Then from here, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, side angle pose, elbow onto your knee. Right arm reaches up. Long spine, one diagonal from the outer right heel or ankle all the way up towards the crown. Now turn your left hand forward, hand palm facing up towards the sky and in the direction of your left foot. Reach up, look up. Then extend this left arm. The arms are in a V. Breathe. Just a little while. Then inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, windmill down. Take your variation of your vinyasa. I do a three-legged here. And we all meet, not in downward facing dog, but with the knees on the floor and in an upright position. Sweep the arms sideways and overhead and bring them back in a capital letter T. Bring your right arm underneath the left one. Press the hands onto your shoulders and drop the shoulders. Also move the elbows towards the chest. Make kind of a pancake. Now watch your tailbone. Tailbone points down in between the heels and draw that belly in. If this is enough, stay here. If you want a little more, make fists and move the fist next to the wrists. 90 degrees corners. That's what you want to look for. If this is still not enough, interlace those hands. And then maybe even go for a back bend. You're now in this case nice and sturdy onto the floor. So not so wobbly. See where you can go to. Gaze at the thumbs. Breathe, open chest. Moving back on the exhale. Undo the arms. Inhale, thumbs back, hand palms open, chest lifts. And exhale, hands go down. Inhale, other side, arms sweep up. Exhale, open the arms. Now this time the left arm goes underneath the right. Hold the shoulder heads and press the shoulder heads down, including the elbows. Make pancakes of your chest. If this is enough, stay here. If you want more, make fist. Garudasana arms to the fullest. Make sure you drop the shoulder heads. Don't let them shrug up towards your ears. Interlace those hands. Fingertips point up towards the sky. Thumbs are far away from your forehead. You want more? Go ahead. Go for your back bend. Now you can arch your back. Draw that belly in. See how far you can go. Don't throw the head back. Keep a certain muscle awareness right there. And of course, make sure you're breathing. No breath, no yoga. No breath, no life. No breath, no fun. Undo the arms, coming back on the exhale. Inhale, open the arms, hand palm facing up, thumbs are facing back. Inhale, reaching those arms up and around. Shake your shoulders. Do whatever you have to do. A little break for you. Plant the hands. Curl the toes. Come up on the exhale, your downward facing dog. Elbows go down, so we go for dolphin about 8 times. Drop both elbows towards the floor and lift them back up. If that is impossible, continue. Then go right, left up, and then alternate left, right up. Or, no thinking, both at the same time. If it's the straining level, then just take it one by one. Now stay in dolphin. Ooh. Bring your head through the upper arms and look down just to release your neck. You can lift your heels. Just feel press in the forearms. Think external rotation of your humerus bone. And then lifting maybe the right leg on an inhale. So 3-legged dolphin. Dolphins have fins, I know. Now straighten the arms. 3-legged dog. Lower it, the arms, and lower the leg. Probably, I'm going to say other side. Just look forward. Look at your alignment. Are the hands coming in? Are the elbows splaying out? Reset. Left leg is going up. Dolphin with the left leg lifted. Now lift the elbows off the floor. Yes. Then bring the elbows back in. Lower the left leg and reach those arms into regular down dog. Place the knees, take an honest rest. Just feel, hands in your lap and breathe. Calm the breath. Feel the swirls in the shoulders. And now we go for a headstand. Headstand A. Fingers around the tricep. Interlace the fingers, make a hammock. Place the crown of the head. And you can stay here. This is your headstand. Press the shoulders into the socket. That's it. If you want more, lift the knees off the floor. You can now lift onto your tippy toe. Stay here. Option. Take the right or the left knee in. I took my right knee in. Take the heel in towards your buttocks. And then it will automatically lift your left leg. Then you travel the left leg up towards the sky if you want. You don't have to. And then you find the midline from your inseam with the right foot. And you come into your headstand. Same way, but then reversed, of course. You come back. Never rush into a posture. Never rush out of a posture. Stay down. Take an honest break. Let the head and the heart line become equal. Otherwise, you get the yogi's high. Breathe. Then come up to an upright position. Headstand, variation B, unsupported headstand. Measurements first. Fingers around the triceps. Where the elbows are is the place where your middle of the hand comes. Then place the crown of the head. If you see your fingertips, you're good. If you don't see your fingertips, you're too close in between those hands. Now lift one knee up. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you walk them up to your triceps. You can stay there. If you want to go up, then hug the knees in off the tricep into the middle and then lengthen the legs. You don't have to. You can also go to a wall. We go to the wall anyway. Then you have the support of a wall. If you might roll, but make sure that you have everything cleared in the direction you're going to fall, so that's towards the front of the mat. If you want to do a funky transition, come back and go into your crow pose. Then moving back. I think it's time to our forearm balance. Yes, it is. Make sure that you press in the whole forearm, not only the elbows. I take a block because I have the tendency to lean only in my elbows because I'm a little scared. I'm not scared when I have the wall, but I'm scared without the wall. And I know I have the strength, but I did this practice already this morning. And then it only took 20 minutes of the video. So I had to do the practice again, which is fine. Good practice. Tired, getting strong. So turn the hand palms up, turn the hand palms down. Maybe you have a block, maybe not. Then walk tippy-toe, your feet as much in, and only the leg that's going to lift. You see my left leg lifting? Keep it nice and strong. Think up towards the sky. Up, not over. Up towards the sky. I'm also on a slope here. So the ramp is going up in the direction where I'm hopping to. So I'm kind of confused here. I'm like, what's happening? But it's okay. I not always nail every pose. I'm a student myself. So charge the legs. I'm just going to do it again. And I'm going to take my funky leg. So now I'm going to lift up my right leg first. And I have to hop with my left tippy toes. So it's not jumping up. Jumping up is good luck. Well, then go to casino. I'm now going towards the wall. Maybe a good idea for you too, or you did it already. So take a hand distance from the wall. And then again, press your shoulders into the socket, nice and safe, so they can have some weight bearing on. Walk the tippy toes in, extend, and then just hippie hop. Maybe you just hip hop for 5 minutes, that's fine. And then you're tired. If you can catch your balance, I see here that I have a little banana back, not that I want it. Knit the front ribs in, lift the tailbone towards your heels, press into your forearms. And there you are, standing. If your foot is onto the wall, then keep one foot onto the wall and stick the other one up free in the air. And then start moving from there. So take an honest rest, roll the shoulders, maybe even go in child's pose. Oh, break. So I feel my shoulders. And now I'm going to do, if anything is not working how you want it, you place your forearms, elbows, hands on the wall. You drop your forehead on the wall. You extend your toes. And you press the pubic bone into the floor, and then you look up to your hands. Press the shoulder heads into the sockets. That's exactly the same feel. And press those forearms into the wall. Now we do it one more time. So now I know the alignment. Laying on the floor. And we do it again. Hip hop. Oh, I dip to my shoulders, but I'm not with my head on the floor. Your head is free into the space. Oh, yes, a little banana back. Not so proud as this one. Oh, I'm getting it a little bit better. And then I move back and I'm really tired. But it's good to feel. So I'm really doing my best here. Then we're going to do extend. Tailbone goes down, pointing towards the heel. And I'm going to do the seal. Lift up onto your hands. And then I take my right arm and I take it underneath. So not to my wrist, but I take it underneath. And I want to look at my midline of my mat. And I want to place my right shoulder as close onto the midline of the mat. Then my left hand is on the wall. And I try to square the shoulders towards the floor. Stay here. It will open your shoulders. If you want more, I'm not sure if I want more, but I do it anyway. Then take the left arm and cross it over in front of the right. And now press the chest, the arms onto your chest. So we have females, they have those nice curvature there, but you make it kind of flat. Don't close the airway. So if you hear you talk like this, then you're laying with your Adam's apple onto your arm. It needs to be lower. Then change sides. So I'm looking for my midline. I'm going into Sphinx. In seal, not Sphinx. And then left shoulder goes into the midline. I drop my head and I try to turn the right shoulder, the armpits down. Press into the wall. If you want more, you did it on the other side. Walk your right hand in front of the left. Round your spine. First lengthen chest forward and then round the spine and the forehead goes down. So you have this curvature in your upper back and you feel that your shoulder blades are moving far away from each other. Then relax your feet. Then also relax your fingers. Breathe. More than enough. Coming out is the hustle. Now we're going to do handstands, laying on the floor. So hands flat onto the wall. I just lift my legs a little bit and then I place them back. So I know my legs feel when they're charged. Not the tailbone up towards the sky. Point the tailbone towards your heels and press the pubic bone into the floor. Knit your front ribs together. Press into the wall and now look up to your hands. This is your handstand. Easy. We know now exactly how it feels, so now we know exactly how to do it upside down. So, the distance that you have to take. I'm first going to stand up nice and tall, and I do it with my feet standing on the floor. My arms go overhead, and I tip my hand palms towards the sky and look up to my thumbs. I did the handstand, but then with my feet on the floor. So the distance from the wall, it can be a long arm distance or about approximately your leg distance. Then you have a distance from the feet to the wall and take about halfway that. So halfway the wall, that's where your hands come. Then one foot, always you take your good foot first. I do that always. And then you start hopping up. And you see, I don't even touch the wall at first. Now I touch the wall and now I need to find the balance. So basically what I'm always aiming for is not the wall. I want to go up and under control go up. I prefer to roll back down on my feet than always banging my heels against the wall. I want to be light. I want to be the one in control. But I'm still working on this one. It takes many, many, many practices to do it. And it's fine. Also, what you can do is bend one knee and then lift the other one up in space and find it like here. Here I do a double leg hop up. So I need to travel a little bit more forward. So I'm now my own teacher also. If nothing worked, I'm going to help you a little to get strength in the shoulders, but also to have the feel. So I go first to Pincha Mayurasana, soles of the feet against the wall, so you're on all fours. Maybe tiny little bit more forward with those hands. Hand palms up, turn them down. The block is in between my thumb and the index finger. Now walk into dolphin. And then start walking your feet up hip height. So you want to create a box from the elbows to your hips and from the hips to your feet and then from the feet down the wall. And then lift one leg and then start pressing with the leg, the toes that's still on the wall. Press till you find the midline. So now you know for sure that you can handle it and that you get stronger. The same thing you can do with handstand. So, handstand, all fours, walk your feet up towards your hips. You have the tendency to walk them higher because then it's easier. And then lift one leg and go on the tippy toes, which is my left leg, and they are still onto the wall. And see if you can find it. Look in between the thumbs. Yes, maybe the other leg can go up. Oh yes, you have still the strength. Don't overdo it. If you're tired, you're tired. You did enough already. But just see, charge both legs. Now walk back, bend your knees, press into the heels. This one, walking down, that's key. That makes you strong. So strong. Rotating. A little bit suffering here, but good suffering. And then from here, we winding down. Finally, good job, yogis. All fours, right arm reaches on an inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. Don't bring it behind your left wrist, but bring the shoulder in the midline and bring your elbow towards your left knee. Now left hip, move it back to center line and walk your walk the left arm forward. Look underneath your armpit. If you want more, rise the right arm up. Bring it behind your lower back. Maybe find the inseam of your leg. Make sure you have space between the neck and your mat. So look if you don't see, not my ear is on the mat. You want to have space between the neck and your mat. Come back to all fours. Left arm reaches up on an inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. Left arm, elbow goes towards the right knee. Now shift the right hip back into center. Right arm travels forward. You have now a nice twist. And then stay here. We're winding down. You don't have to do more. You did already a lot. But if you really feel that you're warmed up and there's so much space for you because we worked in the shoulder, wrap your right arm around and look for the inseam of the left leg. Reach it back up on an inhale. Exhale, place it next to the face, lift it up. Left hand next to the right, all fours. And then back on the exhale, down dog. Jump through and come to a seated position. I scoot a little forward, maybe you too. Rolling down. And once you're rolling down, I take my hair a little bit more down. We go for a nice flat spine onto the floor. If you have the ladies' holiday, which is 1 week, a month for the woman, for the ladies, that counts for every inversion. Sorry, little late. Then you stay in this position. You don't bring your hips higher. Then go into candle. Support your hands. If you want to do something funky, twist your hips, the right hip towards your right shoulder. Keep your right hand underneath your right hip and extend your left arm. Twisting and scissoring. Then move it back to center. Bend knees, both hands. Extend those legs. Inhale. Then from here, bend your right knee in towards your forehead. Left hand stay as support. Right hand extends. Twist your left hip towards your left shoulder and extend this left leg to the side of the mat and start even twisting. Ooh, extend through the crown of the head. Then turn back, knees bend, then inhale if you have the support, maybe interlace the fingers and bring the pinkies towards the floor. Then go into plow pose, maybe dorsiflex, keep your spine nice and long, keep the chin away from your chest, lengthen the crown, and if it's easy for you, then you point the toes. Keep your sit bones high, draw that belly in. Pinkies, if you can, down. And again, go back with an unsupported Sirsasana, your candle. Then bring the knees in towards your forehead, round the spine, belly coils in. Hands go flat and let the shin bone come as close over your face as possible, lowering vertebrae by vertebrae. And we're all back at the first position. Nothing happened. Then bend your knees, open the feet about hip width apart. Fingers, middle finger scrape over your heels, draw the belly in, keep it in, spiral the upper thighs inward, walk the shoulder blades in towards one another, and then start lifting the pubic bone, keep the belly drawing in, maybe walk the shoulder blades towards one another to get higher up. Be spacious between the chin and the chest. Lengthen the crown towards the wall or the top of the mat. Then walk the shoulders out after a couple breaths and roll back and down. You can do exactly the same 3 times or 2 times. Belly in, lifting vertebrae by vertebrae, maybe interlacing the fingers, so bend the elbows, interlace, and then lay the pinkies back down. Walk the shoulder blades towards one another. Spaciousness between the chin and the chest. Breathe. Press through your heels, not the ball of the foot. Spiral your upper thighs in, rolling back on an exhale. Now I'm going for full wheel. You don't have to, but bring your arms if you want to overhead. Make sure that you not place your hands on your hair because you cannot get up. Ow. Elbows spiral into each other. Feet are flat. Inhale, crown of the head down. Reset your hands. Spiral the elbows in towards one another. Inhale, lift. You can play here a little. Look forward. Bring the chest through your upper arms or your face. If you want, you can do a push-up. And then crown of the head goes down. Walk the hands a little bit in towards the heels, and then in the inhale again, press up. You can lift your heels to get a little bit out of the lower back, and then maybe if the body gave in, you drop your heels again. So make your bow pose tighter. When you're done, tuck your chin, rolling down vertebrae by vertebrae, hands on the belly, ease. Then sweep your arms around your knees. Oh, this feels good. Sway a little from side to side. It's almost there. Soles of the feet towards the sky. Walking on the ceiling. Dancing on the ceiling. Hands on the outside of your shins. Taking a hold of the ankles. Or if it's possible for you, hold the outside of the feet. Then bring the knees to the outside of your armpits. And we're going to work the tailbone, or first the sacred bone, down towards the floor. Belly draws firmly in, and you're in happy baby pose. Then you bring the soles of the feet together, like Baddha Konasana. Lift up your head, nice tight belly, and shave with the toenails, the big toes, the middle of your head. And then bring it back, and you feel then that you round your spine. You roll more towards your shoulder blades when the legs, the toes go over. And then when the toes come back to your forehead, you roll more back towards the mid-back and the lower back. Then release. Keep the knees bent. Roll them to the left side. Lean your left hand onto the right knee and look over to the right side. Extend your right arm. Breathe. Soften. Soften nicely. Gaze back. Knees one by one back. Arms out. Bring the knees over to the right side. Left shoulder down. Right arm onto the top of the knees and look over to the left side. Calming. You know what's coming. You deserved it. Slowly head back, one by one the knees back. And just let the hips sink onto the floor. Puff them, puff, puff onto the floor. Then a Baddha Konasana, swing the legs. Then maybe one more stretch just to get all the sillies out. And then go for your resting pose. Extend the legs. Take up some space. Enter the stillness, the silence. Feel the heart rate going down, the breath slowing down, and let the mind be focused on the breath. I will take you out of your resting pose, so stay and just be comfortable. Really allow yourself to rest. Surrender. Soothing inhales, cleaning exhales, reunificating on every inhale, detoxifying every exhale. Enjoy, rest. Now bring the awareness back to the breath. Let it feel the body reawaken with small movement from the toes and the fingers. Just ripple it in towards your shoulders, towards your hips. Make movement intuitional. And then roll to your right side. And then lift yourself up to an upright position of your choosing. Bring your hands to your heart. Come back to your intention. Then reach those arms up towards the sky. Open those arms and bloom. Let fall in. Then what fell in, canalize it. Seal it into your third eye, the mouth, into your heart. And from my heart to yours, sincerely, namaste. Thank you so much for practicing.